So good morning students. Today we are going to discuss the topic balancing the redox reactions. So the balancing the redox reaction can be done by two methods. One is ion electron method. It is also called as off equation method. Second one is oxidation number method. So in this class, I will try to explain the procedure which is followed in these two methods for balancing the redox reaction. In the next class, I will explain how to balance the redox reaction with this procedure. So anyway, first I move towards ion electron method. So first, whatever the equation is given, that equation we have to write in the step 1. After that, we need to find out the oxidation number of each atom in that substance. After writing the oxidation number on each atom, we can easily find out which is undergo oxidation and which is undergo reduction. That is we have to do in the step 1. In the step 2, so from the step 1, we need to separate the two off equations, that is oxidation of reaction and another one is reduction of reaction simply. In step 3, first we need to balance any one of either oxidation of reaction or reduction of reaction. Let us take one off reaction and balance that off reaction as follows. First we need to balance all atoms other than hydrogen and oxygen. For example, left hand side 5 sodium atoms are there. Right hand side also should be balanced with 5 sodium atoms. We need to be, if only one is there, you need to multiply with 5 like that. All atoms we need to balance except which one? Hydrogen and oxygen. After that, we need to balance the oxygen atom. Here, the redox reactions takes place in acidic medium or basic medium. In both the cases, we need not follow the same procedure for balancing the oxygen atoms or hydrogen atom. This is we need to be remember. The rest of the steps may not possible to remember. Normally, as we write the equation, we can easily identify oxidation, reduction, and we can easily separate oxidation and reduction of reaction with the knowledge. But to balance the oxygen atom and hydrogen atom, there is a certain procedure is there. That is we have to be remember. First, suppose if the redox reaction takes place in acidic medium, to balance the oxygen atoms, add the water molecules to the deficient side. Suppose the product side 10 oxygen atoms are there, reactant side 5 oxygen atoms are there. Which side is deficient? Left side, that is reactant side. How many? Right side is 10, left side 5 is there, so that 5 is the deficient. Then 5 H2O molecules are added to the deficient side. That is in which medium? Acidic medium. Suppose if the reaction takes place in basic medium. So add the double number of OH minus ions to the deficient side and deficient number of H2O molecules on the rich side in which medium? Basic medium. Suppose in basic medium, on the right hand side 4 oxygen atoms are there, left hand side only 1 oxygen atom is present. How many are deficient? 3. Which side? Deficient. That is the left side. So that double the number of OH minus. 3 are deficient, so that you can add 6 OH minus ions on the deficient side. And at the same time, the deficient number of water molecules will be added to the right hand side. So 3 H2O molecules are added to the right hand side. You can easily understand by taking one example. In the next class you can, but you need to be thorough about the procedure. We need to remember what we have to add to balance the oxygen and hydrogen atoms in acidic medium and basic medium, so that first I will try to explain this procedure. So here To balance the oxygen atoms in acidic medium, add the deficient number of water molecules to the deficient side. That is in acidic medium. If it is in basic medium, add double the number of OH minus ions to the deficient side. Deficient number of molecules, water molecules on rich side. So this is the balancing the oxygen atoms. In step 3, after balancing the oxygen atoms, we need to balance the hydrogen atoms. Hydrogen atoms also will be acidic medium and basic medium. In acidic medium, add H plus ions to the deficient side in acidic medium. In basic medium, add the water molecules on the deficient side. Simultaneously, same number of OH minus on the right hand side to balance the hydrogen atoms in basic medium. In acidic medium, add the H plus ions to the deficient side. In basic medium, add water molecules on the deficient side. At the same time, same number of OH minus ions will be added to the rich side in basic medium. So we need to be remember mostly in basic medium. In acidic medium, the normal procedure is there. After balancing the other atoms, oxygen and hydrogen, we need to balance the off reaction electrically. How to balance the off reaction electrically? Simply, in the given off reaction, you can add the total oxidation numbers on the left hand side, and similarly you can also add the oxidation numbers on the right hand side. So definitely, if it is an oxidation off reaction, we need to be add the electrons on which side is there? Right side. If it is a reduction off reaction, we need to be add the left hand side. Whichever the side, by adding the electrons, these two oxidation numbers are become equal, to that side we can add it. But I would like to give the clue here. Oxidation off reaction means we need to add left hand side or right hand side? Right hand side. If it is a reduction off reaction, left hand side we need to add. Okay. So how to balance the off reaction electrically? Calculate the sum of the oxidation numbers on the right hand side and the left hand side in the off equation. And to whichever the side, if you are adding the electron, so that the oxidation states are become equal. Okay, so to that side we can add the electrons. By that one, the charges also will be balanced. Next step, we can like that we can balance one off equation. Next, let us take the another off equation. That also can be balanced. First other atoms, then oxygen atoms, then hydrogen atoms. Finally, electrically balanced. Now, in the step 5, the two off equations are well balanced with respect to the atoms as well as electrically. Let us see, in both the off equations, the number of electrons are same or different. If the number of electrons are not same, the two off equations can be multiplied with a suitable integer to get equal number of electrons. That is we have to do in the step 5. Because while writing the total equation, the electrons never present in the equation. So that we need to be cancel the electrons. To cancel that electrons, definitely we need to be equate. In order to equate, we need to be multiply with a suitable integers of both the off equations, so that in both the cases the electrons might be cancelled. After that, we can add the two off equations. Then finally we are getting a balanced redox reaction. Simply, first by giving the equation, we write the oxidation number on each atom. In that, which atom is undergo oxidation, which atom is undergo reduction, that species we can easily identify with the knowledge of oxidation number and oxidation and reduction processes. After that, we can separate the two off equations. First, one off equation should be balanced. In that, first we can balance the other atoms, then oxygen atoms, then hydrogen atoms. Finally, electrically we need to balance. Let us take the one more off equation. That is also will be followed the same procedure, balancing the other atoms, balancing the oxygen atoms, balancing the hydrogen atoms, and electrical balance. Finally, we need to be add the two equations. Before adding the two off equations, we need to be check whether the two off equations are having the same number of electrons or not. If not, we need to be multiply with a suitable integer so that the number of electrons become equal. When we added the two off equations, the electrons are cancelled. Finally, we get a balanced equation. So, while you are balancing, always we need to be remember whether that reaction is carried out in basic medium or acidic medium. According to that, we can balance the oxygen atoms and hydrogen atoms. This is about the ion electron method procedure for balancing a redox reaction. The second method is oxidation number method. So here also some steps are involved for balancing the redox reaction, but it is somewhat easy compared to the ion electron method. First, like in the ion electron method, here also we need to be write the skeletal equation, and after that in the step 2 we need to be find out the oxidation number of all the atoms in each compound on the above of symbol of the element. In the step 3, we need to be find out which element is undergo oxidation, which element is undergo reduction. If it is undergo oxidation, how much oxidation number is increases? If it is undergo reduction, how much amount of oxidation number decreases? That is, we have to be calculate. After that, in the step 4, we need to be calculate the increase or decrease in oxidation number for atom. Sometimes if more than one atom is involved, we need to be calculate the total decrease or increase in oxidation number for all the atoms present in that molecule. So then after that, the total increase in oxidation number and total decrease in oxidation number, in order to equate, we need to be do cross multiplication with respect to that reactants. This is the fourth step. In the fifth step, equate the increase in oxidation number with the decrease in oxidation number on the reactant side by multiplying the formula of oxidizing and reducing agent, whatever I say. After writing the skeletal equation, you write the oxidation state of each element on the above of symbol of each element, then which is undergo oxidation, which is undergo reduction, you can find out. After that, how much increase in oxidation number and how much decrease in oxidation number also you can calculate. And after that, total increase in oxidation number, total decrease in oxidation number with respect to that elements also will be calculated. To equate the increase in oxidation number and decrease in oxidation number, we need to be cross multiplication of the oxidizing and reducing agent. After that, we need to be balance the equation with respect to the all other atoms except hydrogen and oxygen. That is in step 6. In step 7, after balancing the other atoms, first we need to balance the oxygen atoms. Here also we need to be taken into the consideration whether it is acidic medium or basic medium. Suppose if the reaction is carried out in acidic medium, to balance the oxygen atoms, add the water molecules on the deficient side. To balance the oxygen atoms in basic medium, add the OH minus ions to the deficient side. So, for balancing the oxygen atoms, add the water molecules to the side deficient in acidic medium, whereas in basic medium, add OH minus ions to the side deficient in basic medium. After balancing the oxygen atoms, we need to balance the hydrogen atoms. These hydrogen atoms are balanced in acidic medium by add H plus ions to the deficient side. If it is in a basic medium, add the water molecules on the deficient side and same number of OH minus ions on the other side, that is called rich side of the equation. It is balancing the hydrogen atom is same as the ion electron method, but balancing the oxygen atom is different from ion electron method. So once again, to balance the oxygen atoms in acidic medium, add water molecules to the deficient side. For balancing the oxygen atoms in basic medium, add OH minus ions to the deficient side. To balance the hydrogen atoms in acidic medium, add H plus ions to the deficient side. To balance the hydrogen atoms in basic medium, add water molecules to the deficient side, and the same number of OH minus ions will be added to the rich side to balance the hydrogen atoms. After balancing the other atoms, oxygen atoms and hydrogen atoms, and cancel if any common species are present on the both right hand side and left hand side. Finally, we get a balanced equation after cancelling this common species. In this way, we need to balance the redox reaction by using oxidation number method. It is very simple compared to ion electron method. Simply first the given equation you have to write. After that, calculate the oxidation number of each atom present in each compound. That oxidation number you have to write on every element with respect to that. Then you can find out where the oxidation number is increases, where the oxidation number is decreases, and how much it is increases, how much it is decreases also you have to calculate. The increase or decrease in oxidation number is calculated not per atom, per all the atoms, because sometimes two atoms are present. For example, K2Cr2O7 is there. Chromium oxidation number is decreases. Chromium, how many are there? 2. For each chromium is generally decreases 3. For 2 chromiums, 6. Like that we can calculate. Like that you can calculate the total increase or decrease in oxidation number for all atoms in a compound. After that, you can equate the increase or decrease in oxidation number by cross multiplying the oxidizing agent and reducing agent. After that, you can balance the equation with respect to the other atoms except hydrogen and oxygen. After balancing the other atoms, you can balance the oxygen atoms. Balance the oxygen atoms in acidic medium is different from basic medium. In acidic medium, add water molecules to the deficient side. How many you can add it? Deficient number. In basic medium, add OH minus ions to the deficient side. After balancing the oxygen atom, next we move towards balancing the hydrogen atoms. Here also the balancing the hydrogen atom is different from acidic medium to basic medium. In acidic medium, add the H plus ions to the deficient side. How many H plus ions you are added? Deficient number of hydrogens. If 3 are there, you can add 3 H plus ions, like that. To balance the hydrogen atoms in basic medium, add water molecules on the deficient side. Whatever the number of water molecules are added, the same number of OH minus ions are added to the deficient side, that is on the rich side. After that, you can cancel the common species present on the both sides of the equation. Finally, we get an equation that is a well balanced redox reaction equation. Like that, with the help of these two methods, ion electron method or half equation method, and the second one is oxidation number method, we can balance the redox reaction. In the next class, I will explain with certain examples.